Right, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in, week out, you know, to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, bring out prophecies as well. I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, I want to give a salutations to the brothers that are pushing the word in truth and sincerity. The elders that taught us the gospel. That was still doing Ezekiel chapter 9 verses 4. Ezekiel 9 and 4.
Bring it out.
So we're out here again. We're not going to disclose our location because our enemies are many. Yeah? But we're out here. We're still on the highways and the byways. We're still pushing the word. Even though YouTube tried to lock us off, you know, they took down the videos, but really they disrespected themselves because now they've told the Lord they're ready to feel His wrath.
Right.
You know, they're tired of hearing the men of the Lord now, so now they're telling the Most High to bring it on. And the Lord brought it on with the coronavirus.
That's right.
Because everyone is panicking now, you know? All these different hospitals, they got different units now, which they're really locking off the staff from. They're saying, you can't come in this area. This is a special area because we're running some, what's the thing, quarantining. Yeah, going on in the hospitals now. Because the coronavirus is actually worse than they're making it out to be. Because they're trying to stop people from panicking. That's why they're not disclosing the destruction that it's causing. In its entirety. They're trying to keep it on a down low. Just like when they see the chariots, they don't go and whistle blow. They just keep it on a low low.
No national news for no chariots.
That's it.
Hope no one notices.
Hope no one notices, man. Because one of the brothers' wives just filmed the chariot sitting next to the moon. Okay? And they tried to keep that quiet because I'm sure they've seen it with all their satellites and everything. And they see far more, should I say, extraordinary sights than that. Because these Edomites, they got telescopes that can zoom way in there and capture different kind of chariots, man. Cigar-shaped chariots, disc-shaped chariots, okay, even all type of chariots. Hey, the Most High is out there with it, man, you know. It's got different types of chariots out there. Yeah, read that, man.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Yasharim, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
Right, and the men that are sighing and crying are the elect of Israel. When I say the elect, the chosen within the chosen. Because our people are the chosen people, but they became a degenerate vine unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai when they refused to walk in His steps. They became disowned by Him. Okay? Because we're meant to be sons of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but if you don't follow your father's orders, he has every right to disown you, man. And that's what He's done. He's disowned 2/3 of our people. Okay? And the ones which He's calling back are the elect to begin with, which is going to be the government for the new world to come. That's what we've been teaching this whole time, and no one's been listening. But you know what? The Most High is showing Himself now. He's visiting the world which He made. That's why there's a coronavirus. Okay? The fact that there's a coronavirus speaks volumes, man. It shows that all these prophecies that we've been bringing out is actually a reality. It's not a fairy tale. Because we told you the plagues are coming last week, and now all of a sudden there's a coronavirus pandemic all over the place, man. And more people have it than what they're telling you. This is facts. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse, man. Because why? Prophecy.
It's like as well, like you say, it's going to get worse and worse. Because you know, like in Nigeria, we're finding out there's another plague going on over there. That people have been passing away from over there and people are affected over there.
They just found out that it is coronavirus.
See?
Okay.
Then we got one in Brazil that they can't even identify. Apparently, there's one that's coming to Brazil. They can't even identify, give a name to it.
That's right.
So you know that prophecy about the plagues that are not written there of in this book shall come, you know, in Deuteronomy. That's right. Pestilence, man. Pestilence.
the way the fire spread in Australia, that's the way that the coronavirus is
Spreading, yeah, they can't stop it.
See how instantly, like, it was just boom, boom. Fire just blew up the whole place, man. That's how the coronavirus is gonna come, man.
And also, if you consider the way the Most High is playing them in Australia, first he burnt them up and then he flooded them.
Right.
So he gave them both sides of the spectrum.
He also sent dust storms over there.
That's right. And there's more hell coming, man. I'm telling you, that's just a preview of things to come. Because the Lord said, look, he said the plagues are sent and will not return until they have consumed the foundations of the earth. And that's what's happening. Because remember we said when this thing starts, it's not going to stop. That's why the Lord is just trying to get his men in order to receive salvation. Because the fact that the sister recording in broad daylight a chariot sitting next to the moon speaks volumes, man. It shows you this thing ain't got long left in it. We're talking, what, weeks? I'm not even gonna say months, man. That's how close we are, man. Okay? Yahweh Shai said, when you see part of these signs pass, know that I am even at the door. He's knocking on the door right now. Okay, we can feel the energy in the air, man. Brothers have had all kind of dreams about getting ready for weddings, you know. Hey, it's serious, man. It's not a joke anymore. And a lot of our people are beginning to realize, but like we said, fishing season is over, man. So now the Lord is gonna tackle this in a different way now. He's gonna bring mass death and destruction, man. Okay?
Chapter 13, verse 1. This is the third time I'm coming to you.
Right.
In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established.
Yep.
I told you before and foretell you as if I were present the second time. And being absent now, I write to them which heretofore have sinned, and to all other that if I come again, I will not spare.
I will not what?
I will not spare.
The Lord said, I will not spare. Because, hey, the Most High, man, I'm telling you, if the Most High gave up Yahweh Shai to die in the way he did, you think when he comes the second time, he's going to come leniently?
Right.
I'm sure, Yahweh even said it bruised him, it pleased him to bruise Yahweh Shai. How much more us servants?
Yeah.
Right.
Us insects.
Right.
Us worms.
Right.
Jacob, didn't it? Because a lot of our people are proud, but they don't even realize we're just like worms to the Lord, to the Most High.
Come on, precept.
We're like insects, man. Yeah, read that.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15.
Bring it up.
Everyone that is found
Everyone that is what?
Everyone that is found
shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto him, or unto them, Salakia, shall fall by the sword.
Like we read in Exodus 26, if you quite remember, we read a precept concerning the servant that loved his master and didn't want to leave. Okay? He wanted to join himself to the master. So what did the master do? He struck his ear to the door with an awl. He branded him basically to say, you're mine now. And he said, now you shall serve him forever. That's what's coming here, man.
Right.
The Most High is going to allow your enemy to brand you.
That's right.
He's going to keep you forever. So when he gets destroyed, you get destroyed as well.
Alright.
That's what it was saying, man. Alright? You joined yourself to your enemy, so if he goes down, he goes down. Because like we said, this place is a sinking ship, man. So if you're on board, you're going to sink as well. That's why the Lord is sending the ships. That's because really the chariots are the ships, man, of Yasharallah. The reason why you're seeing more and more of these ships is because the Lord is getting ready to deliver those of his people that are ready to jump ship.
Right.
So they're going to jump this ship and he's going to catch them and say, come to me now.
Right.
You know?
Continuing Ezekiel 9 and 4. Set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So the men that have been complaining about the abominations, those are the men that are going to receive the mark of exemption. You understand? And that's the same thing that the Lord was saying in Revelation chapter 7. hurt not the earth until the servants are sealed in their foreheads, man. If you want to get me that, Revelation 7:1. Why would the Lord say, hurt not the earth until the servants are sealed in their foreheads? Why? Because he has a chosen among the chosen, the grape among the cluster that he needs to pluck out.
Right.
Before he wine presses the rest.
That's right.
That's why Yahushua said, I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. I will trample them in my fury, man. But he's not going to trample the whole thing. He's got a grape in there that he's going to pinch out.
That's right.
And keep in his pocket as a souvenir to say, at least I had one grape that was spared from being trampled down. So the Bible links up perfectly, man. But it's written in what they call metaphors. And that's how you know Jakes wrote it. Why? Because Jakes are the best rappers, man. They're the best at putting bars together.
This is
Yeah, let's finish that and then we'll come to this verse 5. Yeah.
Verse 5. And to the others he said,
And to the others are those of our people that have rejected the gospel, because as it is now, I can say our people have heard the word, man. Everyone and their mama knows about this. But they're like, oh, that's your ideology.
right.
That's your belief.
That's right.
That's what they're basically saying, okay, we've heard it, but this is what we think about it. So now the Lord is like, all right, since you've heard it and you've made your mind up, now here's the consequence for you. Because there's a consequence.
Lucky I've had family members tell me, that's your belief, I believe this. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to edify my family, but you know, it says the enemies of a man is starts from his household, isn't it? It's the enemies of his household, so that kind of fulfilled that for me in a sense. It's true, man.
That's right.
What did they say? That's your interpretation.
Yeah, that's your interpretation.
No, with those private interpretations of scripture.
That's
Also,
right.
Most of them are just being born in vain anyways, man.
Right.
So it doesn't even matter.
Right. Exactly, because that's what it said in 2nd Ezra 9 is a very interesting book, man. The Most High said, let the multitude perish, man. That is serious. That should make you fear, man. The fact that the Lord ate, and it's not far-fetched because the Lord did it before. He's done it in Noah's time.
Right.
So what shows you can't do it again? In Noah's time, only 8 people made it out alive. And this time he's saying, let the multitude perish. So it means he has every intention of doing it again.
the whole bunch of church and that there's nothing new under the sun.
And we can't even say it's far-fetched. They want to protest us as much as they want to, saying that we're being anti-Semitic and we're being racist and we're homophobic. They want to call us all these names, but they keep forgetting what the Lord did in past times. As if the Lord changed. The Lord is not subject to culture and fashion, you know. He's the same power that flooded the earth the first time.
Right.
And now he said he's going to make it even worse. Because now the people of this time, they're 10 times worse than the people back then.
Alright.
That's why he said this time, I'm not even going to use water, man. Because at least water gives life. I'm going to burn you this time.
Right.
Go ye after him through this slacker. And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
And that's what's coming. The Lord is coming to bring the smiting. They're complaining about us saying we're going to slay people that want to be breaking the statutes and that. But you've got to worry about this coronavirus. Because at least you can physically see us. But the virus is attacking you in midair.
And you don't even know.
And you don't even know where he's coming from. Okay, that's it. At least us, you can see us coming. So wouldn't you rather have us than a corona? So the Lord said, so you don't want these guys. At least these guys would have been manageable. Alright, now I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna hit you with a plague you can't see, feel, or touch. Oh, it's just gonna kill you, man. And that's what it's doing. It's creeping up on you, man. Because they say you can contact it from just breathing the same air.
It's like here's their suggestion to being safe. They say not to touch anyone and not to kiss anyone and keep away from close contact. That's impossible.
It's impossible when you go
That's
down to
impossible.
London Underground.
Exactly. Come on, man. You gotta be a hermit, man.
In other countries like Vietnam, they start putting condoms on their fingers, man. These people are losing their mind, man.
But this is what the Lord is doing to the world. And it's funny because The Most High's elect are still here and this is happening.